5. So I'm going to start out with my Glorious Face and Eye Primer while get that all massaged in. And I'm going to do something kind of different. I'm going to start with my eyes first and then do the rest of my face. So I'm going to do my eye primer. Love the eye primer. Just a little drop there. Rub that between my fingers. Just like that. Okay. I mentioned this yesterday. I have absolutely been loving my Moodstruck Addiction Shadow Palette #1 and playing up with all kinds of, good morning Selena. I've been playing with all of the different combinations. I'm going to do the combination that I did yesterday because I absolutely loved it. And I'm going to take my Deluxe Brush and the color Sincere, and I'm going to put that on my brush. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. I'm going to do a little bit more because I want to shimmer. There we go. Then I'm going to take Elated. I'm also going to use my Deluxe brush again, and I'm just going to cover the rest of my lid like that. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm going to take my crease brush that has this really nice point. You can see I'm going to use that same color, Chipper. Absolutely love this color, that matte brown. And I'm just going to put a little bit onto the end of my brush, and I'm just going to put a couple of dots and bring it up over my lid, because when I open my eye I still want to be able to see the color. That primer really helps the product stay in place. It's not gonna move. Looks about even. I maybe need to go a little bit more over here. Sometimes when you work so close, you have to kind of step back and say, how's this look? How's this look? Okay. Then I'm gonna go back in with my Deluxe brush. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm just going to blend along the lines there to get rid of any lines and make it a little more natural. Okay, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner in Proper. You can see it has a nice felt tip, and I'm just going to kind of and then I'm going to come in on the other side, and you're not going to be able to see me because I have to look in my mirror to do this. There we go. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Alright. Looks pretty good, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover my face with my Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation in Taffeta. And I'm going to take, so my liquid foundation in Taffeta with my liquid foundation brush, which is amazing because it really is designed just for this liquid foundation. I pop 4 I'm going to go in on the other side with 4 more drops, like that. I'm going to spin around to the other side. And you can see I have a little bit of pigmentation. Then I'm wearing lots of sunscreen, so that way that hyperpigmentation doesn't continue to spread. But I'm going to show you here in a minute how I'm going to cover it. Okay, so there's my first kind of initial 8 drops. I'm going to go back in with a couple more like that and just do right here where I tend to be the rosiest. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to take my Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer in Scarlet, and I'm just going to put a couple of drops onto my finger. It's not really a drop product, so I guess more like just like that. I'm gonna put that under my eyes. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. How do I look? While that is drying, I'm going to put on my Moodstruck 3D Fiber Lashes Plus. Just try to get in there, close to the lash line. Put those fibers on the end. And I made sure to clean my nose out this morning. Don't you appreciate that? Mm-hmm. I know I would. Okay, coming in on the other side now. I have to look at my mirror because then I do that. Uh-oh. Too close, emergency. I still do that now. Alright, now we just put it on the ends. Like that. Okay. Going to finish it off with a coat of mascara on both sides. The eye's still watering. Sometimes I get a little too close. Woo! There we go. Okay. Woo! That's good. I don't really put mascara on the bottom because those lashes are really long already. That's just me. Alright, now we're gonna blend this in. Look at that! So you can see it's really covered up that pigmentation. If you really wanted to get into it, you could do like a little bit more, but that's good. I'm happy with those results. Okay, so eyes are done. Base face is done. I'm gonna do the Sculpting trio. And I'm going to take the shade Medium, and I'm going to take my contour brush. I'm going to take the angled end, and I'm going to put that in that contouring cream. I'm going to come down from the hairline in. Because I'm going to get some pictures done today. and I want to look defined. I'm not dipping my brush back into the contouring cream. I'm just using what's left and finishing out the contour, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna blend that. Less is more when you contour. Less is more. All right. Then I'm going to take my pressed blusher in Seductive. I'm kind of gonna put that, if I can open it. There we go. My nails are really long right now. Look at that. I love it. Love it. Put a little bit on the brush there. This is a very pigmented product, so I really don't need a lot. Just like that. Love it. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the why am I having a moment? I'm going to take the powder, highlighting powder. There we go. Of course now, oh, I'm like, where did I lose my contouring brush? There it is. I'm going to take the paddle side and I'm going to take that contouring powder and just add that. So, and you all know I love the 3D cream because it shimmers and I'm a shimmery person. To kind of finish it all out, I'm going to take my Mineral Touch in Chiffon, and I'm just going to take my powder puff brush. I'm not going to use a lot, okay? I'm going to pull this back and I'm just going to put a tad and apply that all over. I just clean my powder puff brush, so sometimes I get little hairs and I just brush them off. No biggie. Last thing I'm gonna do are my lips. What do I want to do? I think I'm just gonna keep it really simple, and I'm gonna use my lip bonbon in Red Velvet Cake. And there you have it. So if you have any questions about any of the products that I used today, please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.